Hello, I am Aaron here with Weird Review and secondhand model contestant Destiny.
Hi, I'm Destiny.
So, Destiny, can you tell the people a little about yourself?
Yes, I am from Toledo, Ohio. I'm 23 years old. I attended an art school for high school, and my current occupation is a promotional model.
So, can you tell me a little bit about what you do as a promotional model, like types of work and...
Yeah, absolutely. I travel all around. I'm basically an independent contractor, so I work for myself currently, and I just find gigs all around the area or wherever I want to go and work for different companies. It's a really great time.
Okay. And so, can you tell me about your experience with secondhand shopping?
Yeah, I started secondhand shopping a few years back, just looking for vintage pieces for photo shoots and stuff of that sort. I'm always looking for something different, something I just can't go to the mall and buy.
Definitely. And can you tell me a little about what got you into modeling?
My art school I went to, Toledo School for the Arts, got me involved in modeling because I was actually behind the camera taking people's photographs and learning how to do portraits. Well, while I was learning how to do portraits, so were other people in my class, and we would switch off as who was the model and who was the photographer. So that's kind of how it all started.
So you have experience in front and behind the camera.
Correct.
So which one do you feel more comfortable doing?
Honestly, I feel better in front of the camera because I know if I don't like it per se, it can always be fixed, or I just won't use that photo in my portfolio. But behind the camera, you know, for someone's wedding day or someone's second-year-old photos, it's a different story because you want to please the client, and I'm always second guessing, or if the kid isn't doing what I need them to do, it's just more difficult that way.
Definitely. So how does your experience behind the camera help you to act in front of the camera?
I feel my experience behind the camera is a huge advantage just because I know from, you know, working the camera myself what looks best, that you should always be angled, or just certain looks and movements help me out to know what to do now for myself.
Definitely. So you studied at an arts university?
It was a high school.
High school,
yes.
Okay. High school, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know there was something interesting in there. It was called ethnic percussion. Could you get into that a little bit?
Yes, I did ethnic percussion for 1 year. It was a credit for me to graduate, but it was something I always really wanted to try. We used a djembe, and I would learn real tribal music from all different countries like Africa and stuff like that.
Oh, sweet. So what are you hoping to take away from this competition?
I'm hoping just for a really great experience. I'm always just trying to live life to the fullest and just do something different, do something crazy, and this, I think, would be it.
Definitely. So you stated that you were a fashion guru.
Correct. I love fashion, but I don't love, it's not technically what's in style today or what's in style tomorrow. I always go back generations and find a piece from there and kind of pair it with today's styles a little bit.
Definitely. Since you mentioned like generations, what generation do you feel had the best fashion?
I'm gonna have to say about the 1950s. Definitely, like Marilyn Monroe style, pencil skirts, the red lipstick, you know, the whole 9 yards.
So what about that specific era kind of stands out to you?
Classiness.
Classiness.
Definitely.
How would you take something from the 50s and combined it with something now to create something new but old?
Okay, so I would take something from the 50s, maybe like a pencil skirt, and I would pair it with today's, the crop top. That's very popular right now, but I'm also really into those birdcage veils or like different kind of headpieces, maybe for like a really nice occasion, you know, not every day. I wouldn't personally, but you could. Something, I just like different stuff in reality.
So what specifically do you focus on when you shop at secondhand shop?
Definitely dresses are probably my biggest thing, because if I find something from a different era and I check the tag out, check the inside out, it's a real piece from a different era, not just one that looks like it, I get very excited. Because they're rare to come by, especially in my size. Everything I find is a lot wider than me, and I always have to take it to a seamstress to have them cut it down. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's hard. It's a hard knock life.
Hard. Your personality is very vibrant and bright. Does that kind of correlate to the kind of accessories or clothing that you pick out?
Yes, it does. I always kind of like maybe some bright colors or something bohemian style. Definitely like a gold headpiece with the crochet. That's really popular right now. And that's almost like very 1970s-ish. It all kind of turns around and comes back. But it relates to me with definitely something bold and bright, I would say. Not always, but definitely a pairing that's bold and bright.
I see. So, what advice would you give to fellow secondhand shoppers to look for, like when it comes to the best deals or maybe the best styles to look out for?
The advice I would give to people secondhand shopping is, if you see it and kind of debate on wanting it, if you've never seen it before in your life, you should just go for it and get it, because it probably won't be there for long.
Interesting. And so do you have any upcoming projects that you're currently working on that you'd like to kind of shout out, or maybe an Instagram, Flickr, any type of social media, blogs?
Yes, I am on Instagram. My Instagram name is DFiesta, DEEFIESTA, and that is just all about my life, what promotional adventures I'm going on. Like coming up here soon, I'm going to Sturgis, South Dakota, so definitely keep an eye out for that.
All right, there you have it. This has been a Weird Review set with a secondhand model contestant Destiny. And thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.